Hi, welcome to a show by Senior Solutions, bringing you information for people who are 60 and better. We like to say that instead of 60 and older because we actually all do get better as we age. And we're here today to talk about a lot of topics that help us all as we age and hopefully helps us age in place where we can stay connected to our communities, to our friends and associates, and the people that we are used to dealing with. It's really important to us all that we remain connected. Without that, sometimes we get a little, I wouldn't say totally lonely, but it does make us feel disconnected, and that's not good for anybody. So I'd like to start off today with a really interesting news flash from the Three Squares Vermont sector. If you have not signed up yet for Three Squares and you're eligible, I would encourage you to do that. And if you are a Three Squares Vermont client, please check with your local farmers market. Several of them this year in the winter are offering triple your money with the crop cash. So if you go to the farmer's market, as you usually do, and show them your card, they usually take $10 and give you back $20 in tokens. Now until April, they will be giving you back 3 times. So if you give in your card, they'll take $10 off it, and they will hand you $30 in tokens. It's like a triple coupon deal. And I think that is just wonderful. And I encourage people to check with their local farmers markets and find out if they're participating. When the news came out, I believe there were only 3 that were then participating, but it is important to check because others may be joining in. So get out there, get your fresh veggies and your fresh fruits, and you won't have to pay very much for it because it's triple your money with Three Squares Crop Cash. We have lots of other news to share. Today, one of the most important things I want to talk about is our COVID vaccine situation. As you know, originally when Vermont was making the vaccine available, it was available to those 70 and older, and then we worked our way down the age groups. And we have to commend all of our 70 and older Vermonters because, boy, they jumped right up and said, I'll get the vaccine. And that's what helped us achieve a very low infection rate. Now, you're aware now that with different variants coming into play and holiday gatherings and so forth, we are experiencing a rapid uptick in the infection rates here in Vermont. However, if you look at us across the country, we're still doing pretty darn good. And I want to make sure that you out there realize it's not over. And there are still vaccines available. And those vaccines can be had at no cost. So we have been contacted through the CDC and the Department of Aging and Independent Living. All of us councils on aging who belong to the Association of Agencies for Aging work together. We received money through the DAIL from the CDC to start a statewide branding campaign for marketing the vaccine to our people who are 60 and over. So we hired a wonderful marketing firm in Burlington. We pooled our money. We got a great marketing firm, and they're doing our media buys for us, and they developed all the messages and the graphics so that across our state, the message is consistent and it comes to you totally free and hopefully gets the message across. We want to encourage everybody to get a vaccine. The thing is, not everybody can drive, not everybody has a car, or maybe they just don't know where to go. So we have information available. The first stop shopping would be go to the V4A's vaccine website, and that is vaccineforvermont.com. The 4 is the letter 4. So you can check that website and you'll get all kinds of cool information. You can call our helpline at Senior Solutions if you like, and we may be able to give you more telephone numbers to call and more websites. But you definitely can contact us at our helpline, and that is 1-802-885-2669, or toll free 1-866-673-8376. That would be a tremendous first start, and we will give you information on where to go to contact the Vermont Department of Health and the CDC and find out what you need to know. To go a little bit further there, I can give you right now the Department of Health for Vermont. We can give you the information and appointment telephone number. So get a pen or a pencil, piece of paper, jot this down. If you need to find out more about what vaccines are available, or you want to make an appointment to get your vaccine or your booster, you can call, ready? 1-855-722-7878. And that will give you that information. Now, if you'd like to make a call to find out about testing availabilities, then you call 1-800-863-7240. And this will help you understand where to go, how to get a vaccine, how to get tested. It's all easily accomplished. And, you don't have to drive. If you are stuck at home, you're not mobile, you can't drive, then reach out and see if you can get a ride to receive a vaccine, or if the health department has someone who will come into your home and give you the vaccine. So I hope you all will call these numbers and get the information that you require and would like to know. If you have a hard time calling, or if you have a hard time getting onto the vaccineforvermont.com website, please go to our Senior Solutions website, and that is at www.seniorsolutions.vt.org. You're going to find there a lot of really useful information. Plus, you're going to see the video that several of our volunteer visitors did to encourage other older Vermonters and Vermonters in general to just get your vaccine. They got their vaccines and they're going to tell you why. It's real short. It's a 30-second video, and that was produced by the marketing firm in Burlington. They hired professional videographers who do commercials to do this commercial for us, and it is so effective. I'm telling you, these are real people who got real vaccines and are really telling you the truth. And I think it's very compelling. So you can get a vaccine, you can get a test. If you don't know how, reach out and ask. We'll figure it out for you. If you've tried and you're stuck, call our helpline. That's at 802-885-2669. Or if you need toll free, that's 866-673-8376. And we will give you the information of how to take care of it. Okay, now you do want to know a couple of high points about the vaccine. You can easily get vaccinated in your home if you need to. We'll try to help you arrange that. We may be able to help you find transportation to get to a vaccination location. You can call ahead and register for the vaccine. And if you need translation services, or you have a friend or relative who needs translation services so that they can better understand their options, that is available as well. Now, did you know some facts about the vaccine? The vaccines are safe. They've all been tested in trials. They were given emergency authorization, and now they have permanent authorization by the FDA. And all three vaccine makers, all of those three vaccine, I guess they would be called flavors, they are all available now and approved by the FDA. Now, if you've already contracted COVID and you've recovered, I'm very glad that you have. But this does not mean that you are now immune. Maybe for a short while, you have some natural immunity built up. But afterwards, you can certainly get another dose of the COVID. So you need to reduce your risk by getting the vaccines. Now, you could get the vaccine. I have a friend who just went down to Tennessee to help her daughter who broke her foot. She has a 2-year-old daughter, and that child has today been tested and has COVID. Now, all the parents and the grandmother have all been vaccinated. They are now testing positive for COVID. However, as she just sent me a text and said, we just tested positive, but our symptoms are very mild. Think about if they had not been vaccinated. Their symptoms would not be mild. They would be in bad shape. So even though you get the vaccine, it's not 100% that you're not going to get COVID. But what it does mean is if you do contract COVID, any of those variants, at least your symptoms will be more mild and you are not going to be in danger, most likely, of having to go onto any kind of a respirator. So it may not be 100% cure, but for sure, it will make your life more bearable. And it will help to prevent you from spreading the disease. Let's reduce all of our risks. You know, our Vermonters are a great group of people. We always step up and help each other when we can. We watch out for each other. We've got each other's backs. And this is a way that you can protect some of your older relatives or young children who cannot get vaccinated yet, and people that you love and care about. Maybe you have an older next door neighbor who has an underlying health issue. That person is very susceptible and very vulnerable. And, you know, you wouldn't want to be the person that causes them to get COVID and possibly lose them as a neighbor. I think that everybody out there wants to do the right thing, and I am trusting that we all will do the right thing. Thank you so much. And I hope that if you have any questions, you will call our helpline and go to our website where there are resources and all kinds of great programs that we would invite you to take part in. So now, to change the subject, I'm going to change over to some of the programs that we offer. Number 1, we have volunteer visitor programs. If you've got extra time on your hands and you're a nice, friendly person and you would like to be a visitor for maybe someone in your community, give us a call at the helpline. Again, our local helpline is 802-885-2669, and we will contact you back and see if you would like to join our volunteer visitor corps. Now I'm going to give you a little information about our visitor programs. We have a volunteer program now that has 70 members. That's 70 strong of our volunteer individuals who are out there at this moment in their communities, reaching out to people who need a friendly face, a friendly visitor, someone who can help them with paperwork or can help them do errands, can give some respite to their family caregiver so the caregiver can go out for lunch or go to their own dental appointment without worrying that the person that they love and care for is being left alone. So our volunteers do all kinds of things. They help people get to medical appointments. They help with paperwork, and they enjoy hobbies with the people they visit. They really become friendly visitors. Now, in spite of the recent spike in the pandemic and all the cautionary restrictions on the facts about face-to-face meetings, our volunteer program continues to grow. With 3 new volunteers enrolling in December, our volunteer count has now reached 70 individuals who are all reaching out to our most senior population, and they have been busy. Our volunteers are ready and willing to help with an assortment of tasks, including giving caregivers a break, as I just said, by providing respite care. They do so many different things, but most of all, they become friends with the people they visit. And having a friend is one of the most important things in this world. It can carry you through the hardest times. Having someone who cares about you, someone that you have to talk to. Even simple things like having a cup of coffee together. Maybe, going out and going to the post office together. Or in nicer weather, taking a walk together. There are so many things that you can do. And if you're the visitor or if you're the person being visited, it's all good. You become friends, and this is a free service, like all the services that we do at Senior Solutions. You don't have to pay anything. You don't owe anything. This is simply people helping people. And we have 3 different kinds of volunteer visitors. We have our friendly visitors, which just have to be, an adult and be friendly and be willing to spend a couple hours a week with somebody. We have senior companions. This is a more formalized federal program, which is geared to people with a fairly reasonably low income level who qualify to get a small stipend per hour, and they also get mileage. It does come with reporting restrictions. You have to be of a certain age. You have to be at least 60, I believe. And again, it's a wonderful program. We have a couple of our senior companions who've had the same people that they have been visiting for over 5 years. It's remarkable. They really do form deep attachments and are integral to the health of each other. Then we also now have our vet-to-vet visitor program. This is unbelievably popular. We have veterans from every branch of the service, and you do not have to qualify to be a vet-to-vet visitor, you don't have to be in any organization like the VFW or the American Legion. You just need to be a veteran. You don't have to have been in a war. Just be a veteran. You could be male, female, any identity at all. We just want to encourage you to take part in the program because so many of our veterans have now started to age out of some of the volunteer groups that they belong to. They haven't been able to get out to meetings. They haven't been able to get out to coffee hour. So this is a way that they can be reintegrated into their veteran community. They can take part in a number of programs and activities together. And it's really good for everybody. All the veterans are extremely service-oriented. And you have to know that this activity is not a charity at all. This is an extension of what all of our veterans experienced in boot camp. You know, when you're given people to be mentors, it's called the buddy system in the armed services. You have a buddy system where you literally have each other's back. And this is what our vet-to-vet volunteers do. They have the back of their buddies, and the buddies reciprocate. This is a two-way situation. They both benefit, they both enjoy the activities that they engage in. And when you're happier, your health is better. Researchers have proven, you know, if you don't have a friend that you talk to at least a couple times a week, it's the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This is not good for you. So if you want to reach out and be a volunteer, or you want to reach out and ask to have a volunteer visitor, please call our helpline at 1-802-885-2665 or the toll-free 866-673-8376. We'll be more than happy to match you up. And with that in mind, we have a brand new part-time volunteer visitor coordinator. Her name is Susan Triplett, and she is a U.S. Air Force veteran. Very, very outgoing and wonderful. She's worked on special programs with the Vermont Veterans Association, the VA up in White River Junction. She's just amazing. So we're going to introduce her on public TV also. I think you're going to really like her. She's got a great personality and lots of energy, and she knows a lot. She has a master's degree in health services. And aside from being a veteran herself, she's truly committed to the Vet-to-Vet program and will be working together with our Veteran Advisory Council. So this is a program developed by the vets for the vets. We're just doing some of the paperwork and kind of like the admin work, but we want to run this so that the veterans know they're in charge and they're the ones that we answer to. So give us a call. Thanks. Let's see what else I can help you with. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you're out there looking for a position, if you need a job, well, guess what? Senior Solutions, the Council on Aging for Southeastern Vermont, we have some jobs available. Go to our website, www.seniorsolutionsvt.org. Check our job postings. We would love to hear from you. The more people we have applying for positions, the better it is. So give us a call, go to the website, and leave your information so we can get back to you. And make sure you have your resume put together so we can look you over and hopefully get you in for an interview. There are several different positions open, so check it out. Something else I need to tell you, I guess tonight and tomorrow it's going to get really cold. So before that happens, if you need fuel assistance, call Senior Solutions and say that you need fuel assistance. We'll give you some questions. You know, we have to make sure that you qualify. But if you heat with oil, you heat with gas, propane, wood, whatever it is, the type of fuel you use is not important. The fact that you may need some fuel assistance to stay warm, that is really critical. So you let us know if you need help with that, and we'll see what we can do to find that for you. We're also going to be sending out our coloring book that our nutrition director has just finished sending to the printer. This is a way that people can relax. Coloring is an activity that helps to relieve tension. It makes you more calm. It's a wonderful way to not overthink things, a way that you'll have a better night's sleep. So instead of getting on your phone or your device right before bedtime, sit down with this coloring book. It's a graphically designed one, with the opportunity to use all kinds of colors. So right now, you go locate your colors, your crayons, and as soon as it's ready to be sent out, we'll let you know. But you can always call the helpline in another week and say, I hear you have a coloring book available. Could you send me one? And we'll send it out to you. All right. I think it's also a real good intergenerational activity. It's something that's, you're not judgmental. You don't have to approve or be right or be wrong. Just have to enjoy the process. Sit down with a little child, a grandparent, parent, whatever it is. You can all sit down together and enjoy coloring. You'll find out that it is amazingly relaxing. I think we've pretty much covered some of the news. We're going to be sending out our annual report shortly. So hopefully as soon as that goes to press, we'll be able to get that out in an e-version, and we'll have hard copies available as well. And Senior Solutions has just started a new process of communication. That is our monthly newsletter. So we're just about putting that to bed, and it'll be going out next week. That should be coming out, pretty much after the 15th of the month, after the Tuesday of the 15th. So around about mid-month, those will be coming out. We're looking forward to communicating with everybody on a regular basis. And also, you might want to tune in to WOOL FM 91.5 on Tuesday evenings from 5 to 6. You're going to hear this voice talking about what's new for people who are 65 or 60 and over, I should say. And the name of the show is 60 and Better. And we'll be bringing you different issues to talk about, different ideas, different programs that are available to people who are 60 and over in Vermont. And I wish we could have call-in, but I can only talk. I can't have people live at the time because of FCC limitations. However, I invite you to join us. Thank you for joining us here at SAPA Springfield Area Public Access TV. I'll leave you with a statement of our mission, and that is Senior Solutions' mission is to promote the well-being and dignity of older adults. And our vision is that every person will age in the place of their choice with the support they need and the opportunity for meaningful relationships and active engagement in the community. So thank you. I look forward to talking with you again, and stay well and stay warm. Thank you from Senior Solutions, the Council on Aging in Southeastern Vermont. Bye now.